Good morning. Yeah. Is it time to go have some coffee?
You set?
Thank you.
Now out to our newest addition on the house. Let's take a minute to appreciate this deck. Just beautiful. The last week or so we've been slaving away getting this thing up and running, and it's now our new favourite morning coffee spot. If you want to see how we turn the front of the house from this to this, head over to Max's channel and have a look at the video. For now, we're going to enjoy our lovely coffees before getting stuck into some work.
Today is a very exciting day. We are officially breaking ground on our tiny home. There's no going back now. Very exciting time, but we gotta get into it. It's a beautiful day. We don't want to waste any time, so let's go.
We are so excited. Today's such a big day for us.
Yay! That means planning out exactly the way that we want the tiny home to face. The view here is incredible, so we want to make sure that we're making the most of it.
If you saw one of our previous videos, I ran you through the rough layout very enthusiastically in our invisible house. So we've definitely thrown some ideas around the orientation that we do want the tiny to be on, but now it's a matter of actually legitimizing it because we are now going to be prepping the ground. We really need to try and lock it down. So this morning what we're going to do is get the tape measure out, start having a look at the lay of the land, figure out where we want it, what sort of view we need, mark it out with paint, and then we're going to call on our very handy neighbour Max to give us a hand with trying to level the surface as best we can and prep our spot for our tiny.
We look to the mountains. We don't care if it's only a dream. Nothing is really what it seems anyway. Now little by little.
So this is our footprint. A little bit more legitimate than my last run through. I'm not going to go through the nitty gritty now, but basically what we're going to establish here is clearing off the top. We've got a pretty decent amount of slope going downhill this way. So we're going to have to take out a little bit more earth here, redistribute it a little bit more there, and prepare this spot for a good few layers of compacting, gravel, tarp, sand, and top gravel. And then when it's all said and done, I think once the tiny's on the spot, we're going to dig out a couple of channels and put in proper drainage because we live in a rainforest, lots of rain. We just got to make sure that we're running it, not washing away everything we've done our hard work on, but going to be running with the fall of the hill and going around our little designated slab. So super excited. We just need a really big helper now.
It's a good thing that we know someone with the best tool for the job.
Cool. So this is the space.
What do you think?
It's actually way clearer now that I can see it all marked out.
It's huge.
Should we?
Huge.
Huge. Should we get digging?
Let's go.
Yes.
Max is making such quick work of this, but I feel completely useless. So, just sort of standing and watching, to be honest. Way better. Look at that.
I have to say it's pretty nice in there in the air conditioning.
It's looking great.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Exciting.
What do you reckon, Lay? After roughly levelling out the site, it was ready to change to the wider bucket for the excavator. However, Kat had other plans, leading to an extra hour or two of work trying to troubleshoot a couple of problems before getting back up and running and down to the site. After living on the road for 5 years, one thing I will never take for granted is having a shower at the end of every day, even more so after days like today. We're excited to be partnering with Wild for this video, as we've been using their products daily for over a year, particularly their deodorant, as we didn't always have the luxury of a shower every day on the road. What we love about Wild is their environmentally friendly mission. Being refillable soaps and deodorants means that there's way less waste contributed to landfill. On top of this, there's zero plastic involved, they're aluminium containers, their packaging's fully compostable, made from natural ingredients, and unlike a lot of other natural products in the market, we actually find it works, particularly me after a good few days of labour and not having a shower. For a limited time only, Wild have given our community a 20% discount using the code Kendall and Glenn 20. So head below in the description, there'll be a link to have a look at their products. And for now, I need to have a shower. Beautiful day. We're ready to get stuck into day 2, but before we do anything, we got to head into town and grab a bunch of gravel. Max is kindly running me in his rig and towing the trailer behind so we can get as much gravel as we can. We're thinking it's probably going to be 2 trips, but we'll see how we go. Come on, bud, we're going in Rocky. Let's go. We're ready to go, mate. No, you're not driving. You're in here. Then you get. That's a good effort, mate. That's a good effort. After a quick pep talk from Leo, Max was ready to start unloading the gravel.
Only the best supervisors for the job, eh? Hey, Lay? Supervisor's in his office, making sure everything's running smoothly, nice and cool, keeping us all in line.
Stoked. I'm actually considering that was my first time leveling a spot with the digger.
Well done.
Well done. And we watched.
Yeah, we watched.
Well, I sat in an air-conditioned cab and listened to music, so
Just a good first job.
yeah, every guy's dream, you know. Just turn around in a big machine.
Inspector's giving the
How does it look like? How level is it?
final sign off.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking good. Occy is pleased as ever. Could not be more content, right?
Thanks, Max. And Kat has just run out of diesel. So close. Oh. Oh. Oh no. So close. Come on, Kat. Oh. Get there. Get there.
What a bloody tease!
Oh. Come on. Made it.
Wow. I cannot believe that made it.
Way to go, Kat. You
We're
did
just-
all you needed.
We're just building the suspense for you all.
All tucked up, ready for some rain. Well, here it is.
It's actually really tiny.
It is very small. I mean, we did draw it out before, but seeing it actually cut into the dirt like this,
It literally just looks like a car park for Nigel. Like,
just a long car park. So, I mean, thankfully we've stepped inside a few tiny homes of this size or smaller, and they look way bigger. But it's just so funny to see just how small of a footprint these tiny homes actually take up. They are called tiny homes for a reason, I suppose. But look how great this all turned out. I mean, we could not have done it without Max. That was,
yeah.
I can't see a life without an excavator anymore. The ease that allows. That would have been a couple of really hard days of work, but instead it's been done better than we could have done and quicker than we could have done. So,
Yeah.
so grateful for that. And it's the first big step towards our tiny home. We've been getting updates from Bo, the trailer's arrived, the windows arrived, and he's started construction on it. So I believe it's probably a month away now. It was a little bit slower than we thought, but we just cannot wait. So we're gonna do everything we can to just keep planning and prepping and getting everything ready for it. You might be wondering why I didn't end up doing a bunch of different layers on the tiny home site. And it was once we went to pick up all the supplies from the earthworks place, they assured me that this type of gravel will be more than enough for drainage, holding everything steady. So thankfully it meant I didn't need to do a bunch of other different layers, which made it a whole lot easier for us too.
It's a good thing that we wrapped up the day when we did. As you can tell, the cicadas are out. Everything's in full force. You can see the sky is starting to get really grim. We think there's about to be a massive storm coming through. So everything was timed perfectly. We have some exciting news. Tomorrow, Glenn is going on a little side quest.
Going on a flight.
He's flying somewhere to pick up the newest addition to our little family. Not gonna say anything else.
But comment below what you think it might be, but it's pretty damn exciting.
We'll show you that on the next one.